Hello and namaskar. You're watching KTV India with me, Varsha Venugopal. In the Indian Ocean, something unusual has been happening. 4 Chinese research ships were spotted around India at the same time when New Delhi had issued a major NOTAM for a long-range missile test. The timing was so sensitive that India reportedly postponed the test. So the big question is, were these ships doing simple scientific research or something much more strategic? Today we break down the entire story. According to AIS tracking, the automatic identification system that shows satellite and ship positions, 4 Chinese research vessels were active around the Indian Ocean in late November. These ships were Langhai 2001, a large modern fishery scientific survey ship. It can collect samples, ocean data and conduct advanced analysis. It has been surveying waters near India and Maldives since November 13th. Sheen Hai E Hao, a deep sea research vessel carrying a human-operated submersible. It collects samples from seabed and marine organisms. Since November 10th, it was active near the US military base, Diango Kargia. Shiyan 6, a deep ocean survey ship used for geophysical mapping. It entered the Indian Ocean via Indonesia and is now heading towards Mauritius. Last is Langhai 1001. Last tracked on 28th November, moving towards Gale port in Sri Lanka, where Chinese ships are regularly allowed to stop for refueling and supplies. Chinese research ships in the Indian Ocean are not unusual, but their timing is. India had issued a large NOTAM from December 1 to 4th. A huge no-fly and no-sail zone was created for major missile tests likely connected to India's strategic weapon programs. The zone extended nearly 3,500 kilometers from Visakhapatnam, the base of India's nuclear submarines and Eastern Naval Command. Exactly during this period, these Chinese vessels were active around India. China says these ships are scientific. But security experts say this could also support military intelligence. A study by the Manohar Parrikar Institute for Defense Studies and Analysis, IDSA, that explains these ships often map the ocean floor, scan water slopes, collect acoustic data, identify submarine roads, help submarines move silently. These ships are also known to have electronic warfare and communication interception abilities, not just research tools. This is not a theory, it's documented. The Center for Strategic and International Studies, CSIS, found that from 2020 to 2023, 64 Chinese research vessels operated globally. Around 52 showed suspicious behavior like turning off AIS to avoid being tracked. One ship, Xiang Yan Hong 06, deployed dozens of underwater gliders and floats while claiming to collect environmental data. But experts say the same data helps detect submarines, build acoustic maps and plan convert naval operations. In 2025, another Chinese ship switched off AIS while about 120 nautical miles from India, dangerously close to India's sensitive submarine zones and missile test areas. Even unseen labs of French maritime intelligence firm tracked similar patterns. Around 9 to 10% ships switched off AIS to hide their identity. Why is China doing this? Because the Indian Ocean is China's lifeline. Nearly 80% of China's oil imports pass through this region. Any conflict or pressure at choke points could cut China's supply lines. So, China wants to study the ocean, build battlefield awareness, quietly increase influence, prepare for any future military scenario. Experts call this strategy presence without warships. China doesn't send destroyers or aircraft carriers. It sends research ships that behave just like naval surveillance platforms, but with a softer narrative. China is also building influence by funding ports across the Indian Ocean. Gwadar, Pakistan, Hambantota, Sri Lanka, Sonadia, Bangladesh, Kyung Pyuk, Myanmar. These ports are part of China's string of pearls strategy, slowly surrounding India with the strategic access points. Some ports like Hambantota were taken by China on a 99-year lease when Sri Lanka couldn't repay Chinese loans, a classic example of depth diplomacy. These ports give China eyes on India's naval routes, intelligence access, strategic pressure points. Experts say China sends these ships to collect deep sea and temperature data. This helps Chinese submarines operate silently in Indian waters. Second, study Indian missile tests and naval capacities. China wants to know India's range, accuracy and underwater assets. Third is prepare for any future conflict scenario. Modern wars begin with information, and these ships collect exactly that information. Since 2008, China has sent nearly 46 naval missions into the Indian Ocean for surveillance. And analysts believe they are monitoring not just India but also the US and all regional naval activities. These ships may look like research vessels, but their timing, technology, behavior and patterns suggest they are part of a far deeper strategy. For India, this is not just about 4 ships, it's about the growing presence of another major power in its neighborhood. Watching every movement above and below the sea, you keep watching KTV India for such news.